Hey, Jeff here, continuing on with this series, trying to help you make 2017 a great, successful year for you with your exercise, with your wellness, with your health. That's what it's all about. And again, we've touched on strength to a certain degree. Haven't hit every point with that, but it'll give you a good start. Your diet, eating, how to change that and implement that easily. What you want to do when you join a gym, and we're going to continue that on with your cardiovascular, because that's a big point where people join a gym. They want to start walking, get on a treadmill, get on an exercise bike, and to be successful, just like when I talked about strength training, you got to do a weight that's challenging to you. To be successful with your cardio, you have to gradually get that heart rate up to a challenging place where you're being most efficient with your work. I love the exercise bike. I see a lot of people, older people especially, getting on recumbent bikes and so forth, but even younger people. And when I was training at the gym, I'd always have this question, well, I get on a bike for 20 to 30 minutes, but I don't see any results. So we get on the bike, they set it up the way they normally do. And one thing I get them talking about is their heart rate. And we find out what their target heart rate range should be. We talk about RPMs on the bike. We talk about resistance on the bike. And when we get all those clicking, because on an exercise bike, for example, typically people don't put enough resistance on. So they're spinning those legs, but that heart rate just isn't getting up the way it should. And it's not making the legs strong the way it should. And if you're doing an elliptical, you see people spinning away on those ellipticals. Increase that resistance so that heart rate comes up. Where should that heart rate be? Simple math problem. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but this is very simple. You can even Google other searches. 220, subtract your age, take 60 to 80% of that, or 60 to 85% of that. That is a range that is good. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to work over that, or trying to get into that range isn't going to be a challenge. What I'm saying is that's an effective range to be in. You probably want to work your way up to that 70, 75, 80% range. Just like with strength. Don't go in lifting too heavy. Start off easy. Get to 60%. Does it feel easy? Then you increase it the next time, 65%. See where that challenge is. Increase your resistance. Maybe talk to a trainer about this at the gym that you're going to, or message me here. I would love to counsel you more on how to do that, because it is going to make your 2017 so much more successful. If you want to start off with a runner, you're going to do a whole different thing on those runs, because that's a whole different program. But you can certainly be a treadmill walker, jogger, get effective results from that, but you really have to get that heart rate up. All right, we'd love for you to follow this YouTube channel. Hope to share it with your friends and family, and we'll talk to you again soon.